Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the opening day, the opening game of the Premier League. Aston Villa away at West Ham United. I am terrified. I am nervous. It is a big one. Villa made the top four last year. Can we continue the run? I don't know what to call it really. Can Villa actually do something special again this season? That is the real question. Villa do kick off in 10 minutes. I am live on both YouTube and TikTok. Hello to all the viewers on both platforms. We'll go through the lineups of both teams. I will say, West Ham signings have terrified me a little bit. I've had a look through, and they've made so many. Fulkrug obviously is like the big one. They finally have a striker other than Antonio or Danny Ings, someone who actually is a major threat. Someone I am scared of. Hello to you, Luke. What's good? We'll go through the lineups of both teams. In goal for Villa, Emi Martinez. Back for Digne, Torres, Konza, Cash. I'm not a big fan of Matty Cash at right back. Haven't been for a very long time. I just don't think he's really good. I don't want to be negative on day one, but I don't think Cash is good enough to play for Aston Villa. He's like a lower Premier League Championship right back playing for a Champions League team. That is my take. Hello to you, Ice for Aston Villa. As he says, come on Villa boys. Our midfield is a debutant Amadou Onana. I was going to say Andre. Amadou Onana, John McGinn, Yuri Tielemans, and Leon Bailey. And the front two is Ollie Watkins and Morgan Rogers slightly behind. I am absolutely terrified. I'm so scared of this game. Villa don't travel that well to West Ham. I can look through the head-to-head of both teams. Our record, it's not amazing. At home, we did beat them 4-1. Well, you go away, it's a 1-1 draw, a 1-1 draw, a 2-1 defeat, another 2-1 defeat, a 1-1 draw. We don't travel that well away at West Ham. It's not great. I'll do all my score predictions and all that. Let me know what you guys think the score will be today. If you want to talk about other football stuff as well. Hello to you, Galaxy AFC. Sorry, I'm trying to read two chats at once. Hello to Harry. Another season at laughing at Villa. I mean, he didn't do a lot of laughing at Villa last year. And Galaxy says 2-2. We got come on, Villa boys. Rogers, Watkins strikers. We haven't won there for a very long time. Callum says he puts a bet on 3-1 West Ham. Fair enough, mate. Yeah, I'll do a little reaction as well to the other games that we've seen today. We are the late kickoff. Liverpool beat Ipswich. It wasn't a great game, actually. In fact, the first half was terrible. Pretty much a waste of time. Second half, Liverpool actually started to kick into gear. Even Salah scored. I saw an Arsenal player get strangled against Wolves, and a red card wasn't given. Everton battered at home by Brighton. Welcome back, boys. Mitoma, I was thinking about him in my FPL. Did not put him in and regret it. Newcastle won with 10 men, which is crazy. Shah with a stupid red card. See, it's so funny. Thank you for the rose as well, Pau Torres. It's so weird, right? We've seen a red card for nothing, really, given in the Newcastle game. And yet Arsenal, there was a guy strangled. I think it was Kai Havertz. And yeah, nothing was done about it, but whatever. Forest drew 1-1. I think there's a late goal in that one, weren't there? Yeah, Semenyo got a late equaliser for Bournemouth. So there has been a little bit of drama here and there. And in fact, the equaliser for Bournemouth meant every team up until that point who had taken the lead had actually went on to win the game. So yeah, we shall see what happens. Thanks for the rose as well, Pal, the other one that you sent. Where's Illing Jr. and Branchia? I mean, the bench does look healthy. However, there are some questions. I really wanted Maatsen to start today, but it is Digne. The bench is Barkley, Buendia, Carlos, Duran, Gauchi, the backup keeper, Maatsen, Nedeljkovic, Philogene, and Ramsey. I wanted Philogene to start as well. To be honest, I think Philogene has a wonderful future ahead of him. And Bailey is the only out and out wide player. So it could be John McGinn out wide, could be Tielemans out wide, we'll see. I just think we would have done a lot more with Philogene out there, we'll see. Could be wrong. Max has come on Villa. I don't know why that was hidden. Amadou Onana scoring on his debut. You'd love to see it, but I'd very much doubt it, mate, as a holding midfielder. My prediction, I'll say right now, prediction for today, it is going to be 1-1. We don't really do well away there. We haven't won there in ages. I want to say 2-1. My heart is saying 2-1 Villa. But we don't travel that well there. Like, with all their signings as well. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, I already mentioned Fulkrug. That Leeds player, Somerville. Well, I'll have a look at West Ham's team. Areola in goal. Kufel, Kilman, the signing from Wolves. Mavropanos, Emerson. Very good defence. No Wan-Bissaka, though. Doesn't start on his debut yet. Suchet, Rodriguez, pivot. Kudus, Lucas Paquetá is back. And Jared Bowen on the right. Antonio up front. So still, actually, to be honest, not many new players actually starting for West Ham. As Fulkrug is on the bench. Somerville on the bench. Tadibo on the bench. As well as Wan-Bissaka. So the signings they've made are yet to feature. But they probably will come off. Thoughts on what Duran did? He's an absolute idiot. I hate Duran. Guys, double tap the screen. If you're on TikTok, please do. I would appreciate it. As well, if you're on YouTube, please like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I am live both on YouTube and TikTok. I've had a bit of a break. I've only recently come back. Just as the season is about to start. And to be honest, pre-season was terrible for Villa, so I didn't actually miss too much, to be honest. But yeah, Duran is an idiot. Duran, for those who don't know, there was a transfer saga with Duran and West Ham United, which ended up going nowhere, but Duran on a live stream did a West Ham sign. He's an absolute moron. Fuck John Duran. I don't know what... Genuinely, as a professional footballer, I have no idea what he's doing, really. Very silly. Very silly. But yeah, can Villa get all 3 points? It would be massive. Lots of people are doubting Villa. After finally making the Champions League, people think we're going to have a drop-off season. I don't think we're going to do as well, but I still think we'll have a very good season. Some people think Villa will finish bottom half, which I think is a bit bold. I think Villa and Unai Emery have enough respect in the tank to have opinions like that against them, in my opinion. But yeah, it is what it is. The players are on the pitch. Come on, the boys. I can't believe Antonio starting for West Ham in big 2024, you know. In a 24-25 season, Antonio is still starting up front. I know Fulkrug is going to take that away from him soon, but wow. Dear, oh dear. The new away kit was announced yesterday. I need to do a review on it, actually. I forgot to do that. It's quite plain, to be honest. I don't have many opinions on it. It's just very basic, boring white. With light blue shorts. Adidas have gone fairly safe with both home and away kits for Villa this season. Maybe the third kit will be a bit more extravagant, but yeah, we'll see. Morgan Rogers. Some people have put Rogers in the FPL. Guys, let me know your FPL teams. Who's in your FPL? Have you got any Villa players in your FPL? Leon Bailey, I saw a few people floating around with. Ollie Watkins, the big one. 9 million though. 9 million is heavy for a striker. A bit like, I think he's more expensive than Isak, which yeah. Even I don't have him. I'm a massive Villa fan, and even I don't have Watkins because I thought it's a bit steep. I'm literally wearing the same jersey as you right now. Come on, Villa. Gabe, are you 12? Amadou Onana debut, 50 million signing from Everton. Come on, you Villa boys. Let's start cooking. Oh, shit. Bear with me. I just need to change my overlays. I got loads of overlays on YouTube for everything. It's a way better viewing experience. And I'm not just saying that. It really is. I need to wait until stats appear. And then you guys can see what I've been cooking up. Just have to wait. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Score predictions. I said 1-1. I want to look. My heart is saying 2-1 Aston Villa. My heart is crying out for a 2-1 Villa. We don't travel well there, so I'm just being a bit more realistic. We haven't won there in a very long time. But you never know. Today could be today. Today could be today. It is today. Today could be the day Villa get 3 points at the London Stadium. Come on, the boys. We're about to kick off. Finally, don't have that much of a delay as well. I forgot to mention that, guys. Last year, I had terrible delay. but I've switched from Sky to Virgin Media, and I've no longer got Sky Glass. So it should be great. We have kicked off. West Ham will I can't even get my words out already. Wow, it's been a while. West Ham will strike left to right towards that. Oh my God. That horde of West Ham fans behind the goal. To be fair, they are shooting towards the Villa fans in the corner. I just wish that away fans were behind the goal. I really do. Only big teams get 3 points today, of course. I saw Derby's shithouse win with, like, terrible shots on target. No, terrible shots and shots on target ratio to Middlesbrough, but it is what it is. Come on, you Irons. 1-0 Duran winner. That would be great, wouldn't it? Cross from the right, cut out. And Villa do get an early throw-in, very near the corner flag. If John Duran gets a winner today, I swear to God, I'll piss myself. Clark says, I think 3-1 Villa. I mean, I'd love that. We need to start the season well. Okay, 2 shots on target. He scored 2 goals. I'm not having this. Matty Cash with the long throw for Aston Villa towards Pau Torres. Doesn't get the header on. Oh! Villa won an early penalty. Waved away for now. Bailey. Oh, poor pass. Villa did want an early penalty, but the referee, I mean, I don't even think he even considered it. And then Bowen tries to distribute the ball long. Konza cuts it out. That is a throw-in to West Ham on the halfway line. Oh, yeah, I need to do the overlay change, but I'm doing it. It's for some reason, I'm using Flash Score for a lot of mine, and it's a bit delayed. So bear with me. I'm doing it now. I'm cooking it up right now. Guys, I'm live on YouTube and TikTok. Do double tap the screen, like the video if you're on YouTube. All the meta stuff you're supposed to say, you know. Do all that. Interact. Lineups. Okay, not that one. Hide that one. Nearly done. I've nearly done it. Bear with. Right. And I get to transition this as well. Boom! There we go. Look at that. We got stats on screen. Look at that. And we also have a live feed of squad too. So it'll do like ratings and stuff throughout the game. We got stats, we've got a scoreline, we got everything. Join it on the YouTube. 2 minutes 40 gone. West Ham 0, Aston Villa 0. So this is how I know, right? My delay is insane now. My in-game clock is faster than the one on screen. Cross from Digne towards Ollie Watkins, cut out. That will be a corner to Aston Villa early on. Come on, the boys. 3 minutes in. Souček mistake. Bit of a slice clearance from Souček. Little bit of a slice. Just need to get West Ham's lineup on screen. Rodriguez is their new player starting today, as well as Kilman. They've got 2 debutants. Corner to Aston Villa. It's Yuri Tielemans. Header! Yeah! What a goal! Onana on his debut! Aston Villa's first shot of the season is in the back of the West Ham net. Onana, the Everton signing. Wow, what a start for Aston Villa. Onana plants his header into the back of the West Ham net. What a goal! Early on. What absolute bullet header. Brilliant corner from Yuri Tielemans. That took me by complete surprise. What a header! Monster of a header. Blows everyone out the way. West Ham's marking is shocking. Terrible marking. Absolutely terrible. West Ham, what have you been training all of pre-season? Terrible marking. Absolutely terrible. Aston Villa lead by a goal to 0. Wish says good start. Who's marking it? Genuinely. Good clip. But yeah, that's crazy. Oh, you did. You did. Someone in my TikTok said Onana will score, and I said I doubt it. I'm going to clip that, by the way. So, oh, man. You just provided the channel a clip. Thank you, Aston Villa. He says Onana will score in his debut, and I said, that won't happen. He's a holding midfielder. Oh, that's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Kudus, that's a foul. That's a free kick to Aston Villa. Okay, he's making for. I need a haircut. I know, Harry. Paqueta tries to take a free kick quickly. I think that's. I've accidentally cleared the lineup from my screen. I think that's the new West Ham signing there, who had the ball there. A very good start for Aston Villa. I mean, it took me off. Well, it took me completely off guard. I didn't expect an early corner to lead to a goal. I don't think Villa had been that great from set pieces last year, so it did surprise me. We're not bad, but I don't expect 100% record from set pieces. Yeah, Onana's like, what? How tall is he? Like 6'4". He's an absolute monster. Brilliant header. Villa do lead 1-0. You can see on screen as well on my overlay the Onana, the goal that has appeared next to his name. How cool is that? Right. I'm just reading some comments. Some West Ham fans in the chat. Let me know what you guys think. Surely you're not happy with marking like that. That's terrible. Right in front of goal. It's too easy, wasn't it? Far too easy for Aston Villa. That's a free kick to West Ham, but they played advantage. It's Kudus. Gets a cross in, but Emi Martinez is there to hold the ball. Very, very poor ball, really, from Kudus. Had to go out on the left-hand side. We had a comment saying, come on, you Irons earlier. 2-1, end of the game, I bet to West Ham. Fair enough, mate. You got to back your team, you know? You got to back your team. Yeah, he couldn't miss from there. Couldn't miss from there. A lot of it, though, is just down to the marking. Like, he literally just walked right into the 6-yard box, right in front of goal, plants his header in 1-0. So it's super simple. Cross on the right for Villa, deflected. It's a poor ball from Bailey, really. And Bailey does bring his man down. That could be a yellow card for Bailey. Oh, it's a very silly yellow to get early on, really. Very silly yellow for Bailey. I don't know what he's playing at there. 7 minutes in, it's unnecessary. It's a pullback. It's obvious. You see the way we scored as well. As if it wasn't bad enough that Borough can't score with 70 minutes. I didn't see the goal. I'll have a look later. I'll have a look at the Derby goal. Massive 3 points for Derby though. It could be very big, especially when you're looking at perhaps fighting relegation towards the end of the season. You never know what Derby could do. Could do in Ipswich, but those points are huge. To be honest, I want West Ham to win, but realistically we won't. It's early on, mate. It's early on. Villa have been shocking in pre-season, so I wouldn't rule anything out. Kudus actually does very well to win the ball off Cash there. Cash apparently fouled him, and he looks confused as to why that decision was given. Score is 1-0 to Aston Villa. Guys, you can watch this on YouTube, AJS TV. I am live there if you want to go watch it here. We do have overlays on screen. We've got, Villa scored apparently with I need to double check that. Apparently 0.09 XG. £10 donation for Unai Emery. You've grown a beard. Says you've grown a beard. Have to watch game on my phone. Who scored? Onana scored. Thanks for the £10 from Dean. Appreciate it. Really do. I'm guessing you are Dean because I remember your name from last year. But it is Onana 1-0. Yeah, I know. Onana on his debut. Planted header from a corner. Really good goal. Onana goal good. It was from a Villa perspective. It's amazing. He gets away from his marker right in front of goal and just hammers his header in. West Ham, though, from their perspective, they must hate that goal. Terrible marking. It's just far too easy. Far, far too easy. Villa try not to change badge challenge. We're going for 4 badges in 4 years, lads. We change badges like kits, really. Pick Pedro, Watkins, Cunha instead of Haaland in my FPL. They got 6 points combined right now. I mean, Villa are early on in this game. However, I would not make an FPL team without Haaland. I've said this before. Haaland, even though he's 15 million, is just worth it. Rodgers carries the ball. Rodgers still going! Oh, what a save! Areola keeps out Rodgers. Villa on the brink of 2-0 there. No one seemed to take Rodgers down. I tell you what, defending from West Ham is shocking. Absolutely shocking. It's just far too easy for Villa. Every time we come forward, they part like the Red Sea. Rodgers cuts in, it's not a great shot, to be fair. He goes for it left-footed, side-footed towards the corner. It's a good save, Areola, but really, I think he's got to do a little bit more with that. It's just not a lot of power in the shot. More power, that's 2-0. Yeah, bloody hell. West Ham, shocking. Bear in mind, they've got new defenders. I expected more, really, so far. Terrible. Mavropanos for West Ham. Anyone got a link or a Twitter page? If you guys want to provide one, I will pin the comment. Feel free to do that. I do have Sky Sports and TNT and all that, so I don't need to as of right now. Which is also great. You don't have to ever worry about spoilers. I literally don't have Sky Glass anymore. I'm probably I'm more ahead than some people. So you never have to worry about spoilers ever again. It's great. I had to make sure I was tuned into AJS TV and not on YouTube. Fair enough. Good start. Let's hope we can keep up the pressure, says Flapcap Gaming. We're going to win the league, says MMA Jedi. And Borough player played a blind pass at halfway line to no one. Oh dear. Yeah, Jackson. I remember a decade ago that kid was rapid. I don't know how fast he is these days, but I imagine he loved that opportunity. Matty Cash in 2024. I know. I don't want to say it. Matty Cash plays for a Champions League team. How has this happened? How on earth has this happened? Hey, how are you doing? I'm probably going to absolutely butcher your name. Is it Bagusia? How you doing, mate? Sorry if I've said that wrong. Probably am. Guys, double tap the screen. If you're on TikTok, any follows will be appreciated. I will be doing not live match reaction, but maybe. I'll be doing a match reaction regardless on TikTok. And yeah. The season is back. Good ball into Torres. Torres tries to scoop it towards Ollie Watkins. Villa have started this game so well. Where has this been in pre-season? Look, this is why a lot of people are probably telling me pre-season doesn't mean anything, because Villa are cooking. This has been brilliant football from Aston Villa. Easily deserved the lead. I know it's early on into the game, but we could have been 2-0 up already. Where do you think we'll finish? I did my season prediction a few days ago. I said Villa to get 7th. I thought we'd still get into a European competition. I thought we might have a little bit of a drop-off in the Champions League. And it is a long way to go, but if we play like this, you never know. Like, we could be pushing top 4 again. You'd have to be very good, obviously, but if we get top 6, I'm more than happy. I'll put it that way. More than happy. Where do you guys think Villa will finish this season? Chatsu Watkins, but well cut out. Doesn't quite control the ball well, Ollie Watkins, and Mavropanos just scoops across and slices the ball away. Are you doing its ads? He says, come on indeed. You Villa boys, I'm so happy with this scoreline. It's not just the scoreline, the performance has been really good. We've seen none of this in pre-season. The American tour was a joke. We scored 1 goal in 3 games and was, deservedly terrible in every game. Bailey squares it. Tielemans doesn't get the shot away. Digne might get a cross and he does. It's deflected and Villa get a throw in. Oh, it's just going to spin in play, actually. We eventually do get throw in, but a bit further down the line instead. Keefan had to clear the ball. West Ham just really struggling. Hello to you, Jerome Villa. What's good, man? Long time no see. It's just me that's had a break. 5th is reasonable exception this year, says Flapcap. Mistakes we learned from pre-season. Now it's game time. Yep, basically. Cross comes in. Tielemans flicks it towards Konza. Konza into Bailey. Not a great touch, and Villa might have to go backwards here. Bailey on his own. That's not great from Bailey. In fact, wow, Cash does very, very well to keep that into Villa possession, and Bailey's eventually fouled. Bailey's pass to Cash was horrible. Villa take it quickly. Chance of Villa. Watkins. Oh, 1-on-1 with Areola from an angle. I don't know what his decision making was there, but that was another huge chance for Villa. Nearly missed it, and the camera did too. Villa took that free kick quickly, and it really should have led to something. Antonio's cross is hopeful, but I mean, it's not really gone anywhere, and Villa get possession back. It's another wasted chance, though, for Aston Villa. Areola just simply plucks the ball off the ground. Really, I don't really get how that happened, why that happened. I think Ollie maybe it caught in two minds of what to do. Sorry, I just need to read some of my chat. A lot seemed to happen there. Unai Emery will whip up a masterclass. Will come second. And Jerome said, "Hey, how are you at the Villa?" I'm very good, man. I'm very good, and especially if Villa are playing like this, I'll be very good in the future too. Cash is good when he needs to be, said Paguzia. I mean, yeah, I suppose he can be reliable at times, but there are games where he's just terrible. MMA Jedi said this could be a 5-0 slaying. I mean, look, I'm gonna calm down. I think you should as well. We're playing well, but that could very easily stop. Momentum's a huge thing in football. Say this goes even to half time 1-0, they could come out second half and be all over us. So momentum is huge, you know. When did we start? I mean, the game started at 5:30. We scored within 3 minutes of the game. Onana on his debut, first shot of the game, in the back of the net. Lovely planted header. Since then, Rodgers had a shot save. Probably could have done a bit better. Did really well with dribbling. I mean, I'm not going to criticise Rodgers because he created the chance on his own. Just ran like half the length of the field. Sprinted past several players. His shot was a little bit lacking. Antonio gets a shot deflected. And yeah, the score stayed 1-0. Villa have had a couple chances, just a bit half chances since then. Onana's such a unique, interesting player. Has good technique considering how tall he is. I mean, he's just, yeah, he's not the most, I don't know what the word I'm looking for here. He's not your usual, 6'4" kind of player. I'm going to have a look. Is he 6'4"? Or I know he's tall. I can't remember how tall. But players like that usually are they're not usually fast and they're not usually technical. And you've got players like Haaland who are tall and fast, and Onana is not bad with his feet. Hey lad, Villa fan. Oh sorry, not hey lad. He said had Villa fans on train with us this afternoon. They loved us. Chippenham are massive everywhere we go. Decent non-league team. Up the non-league. Do love a bit of non-league. Is Digne for Aston Villa? 18 minutes gone here. It is still West Ham 0, Aston Villa 1. I will be live for a lot of the season. I will, you know what? I'll even push for every Villa game. Could I do it? I'm going to go for it. Every Aston Villa game. We'll see how it goes. I'm so excited for this season. I've been so nervous all of today for this game. And I will say, as of right now, this performance has kind of calmed my nerves a little bit. Is Cash down the right against Kudus? Cash leaves it for Bailey. Bailey back to Cash, but it's a bit too heavy for Cash. Just not enough turf to run into. And yeah, a decent attack for Villa, but didn't really lead to anything in the end. Just seen the replay of the goal. What a corner! This corner from Tielemans, it just sits perfectly. His Tielemans set pieces are beautiful. It's inviting. It just sits up and it's almost like time stops still and it stays in the sky for anyone to attack it. And Onana, I mean, he's not going to miss up opportunities like that. Bullet header. It is a bit of glaze. I don't care. I'll glaze Onana all day. Fantastic header. If he gets points on the board for Aston Villa, I'll glaze all day. Morgan Rogers, enthusiast, says, come on, Onana. Rogers could have made it too, mate. Very unlucky. Very good dribbling. Could have led to a goal very easily. Here's Onana again. It's that technical feat of his. Getting around Kufal, bringing a foul. Very good feat. You seen Danilo's injury? I didn't. I'll have a look actually at half time. I'm presuming it's quite bad. In fact, I'll have a quick look now. You've intrigued me. You have intrigued me. I'll go on Twitter and have a look. I've seen, yeah, some teams have had some horrible injury. Yeah, some horrible injury stuff. Oh, I'm watching a video. Wait, what happens here? Is it sarcasm? It might be sarcasm. Wait, am I missing something? Is it his landing? What am I missing? Oh! I just seen his foot. I didn't see his foot. Oh, oh God. I feel bad now. I watched this clip like 3 times and I didn't see anything wrong. Yeah, Danilo. Oh, his foot like folds. That's horrid. Absolutely horrid. Thanks for the rose. I appreciate that. Horrible landing. Yeah, he's gonna be in trouble for a while. I didn't mean to laugh at that. I just it caught me by surprise. I was like, what am I watching here? Yeah, his leg is in not in good shape. But yeah, thanks for the rose from Morgan Rogers enthusiast. I appreciate that, man. But yeah, JYDN Black. I don't even know what that's supposed to be, but yeah, thanks for that. I'll probably would have seen that later today, but bloody hell, his leg is in trouble. We do have ratings on screen for anyone interested on TikTok. So far, they've given Ollie Watkins a 6, Bailey a 5.4. I think it's a little bit harsh. Emi Martinez. I mean, all the back 4 are gonna be low score right now. Onana 8.8. T. Lewins an 8. Long may that continue. Long may that continue. Onana could do with a gain and a stone or 2. I think he's fine right now. I think Onana's fine. Long ball forward. Bailey round the goalkeeper. Leon Bailey. Oh, to the post. Bailey with the goal gaping. With Areola on the floor. One defender in front of him. Bailey hits the post. Oh my word. Leon Bailey, long ball forward, takes it round Areola. It is an open goal. It's on an angle. And he hits the post. It should be 2-0 Villa. Oh, man. Oh, goodness me. It's a terrible miss. Terrible miss from Bailey. Kilman did very well to defend that. Kilman covered the low shot, but Bailey could have and should have done a lot more with that. Goodness me. He did everything right but the finish. Got to the long ball, he got to the long ball, stayed on side, went round Areola. He literally did all the hard part. All you got to do, I know it's on an angle and it is partially difficult because he has Kilman next to him. And it's on a slight angle, but you really got to score that. Huge miss. I hope that doesn't bite us in the arse. Onana for Villa. Against Paquetá. Yeah, he should have. He should have scored. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Onana back to Konza. Despite West Ham losing, not seen a lot of press from them. Some teams last year pressed the absolute life out of Villa, and it was terrifying. West Ham are not one of those teams. Little bit of pressure here, but it's just it's not like what we're used to when you play the top teams. No offense to any West Ham fan. I mean, look, West Ham played this kind of even more defensive, but this kind of way against Arsenal, and they beat them 2-0. Should have been 3-0 last year, so I don't criticise it. But giving Villa more the ball, I think is probably not the way to go to play against Villa. I think where I've seen Villa struggle is when you've really gone at Villa's throat. A bit like a little bit like Man City, where like some teams are scared to play against them and they sit with a back 5 and they get beat. There are some games where City drop points, and it's to a little bit of a high press. A team that doesn't really, they think they're going to lose anyway, so they're not scared. And that kind of mentality beats City sometimes. Onana's been fouled. Free kick to Villa. Onana's been brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, Jerome says Bailey should have scored. Yeah, he really should have. Shame. Well, Dr. Endrick is a bot who's getting banned. There we go. Bots on live streams. Kian says Leeds United. Something falling apart. Leeds are falling apart again. Yeah, midweek was quite funny. I can't lie. Midweek was funny. A 0-0 today as well. 0-0. Luke says, "Hey AJ, how you doing, mate?" I'm very good, man. Very good. Especially with a scoreline like this. I mean, it just makes it easy to be good. Uni, I've graduated. I've officially graduated. So I'm very happy. I need to get my graduation gear sorted. Because we have the ceremony next month. I'm very excited for that. Here's Konza. The crabulations. Do you have your... I don't have it yet. I will do. I will do, Jerome. Oh, cheers, Seven. Cheers. Harvey says, "Come on, Villa." Thanks for the roses as well. From Morgan, Rogers enthusiast. Again, you sent quite a few roses so far. Cheers. And we have achieved the live goal. To be honest, I just clicked that and I was like, sure, I'll do live goal. Oh, man. Hey, AJ, do you have Champions League prediction for Villa? Not overly, because it's a new format. So I'm going to be a bit more preserved with that. I don't think we'll win it. There you go. That's the prediction. I don't think we'll win it. We might surprise teams. I'll leave it at that. We might surprise teams. We just have to. We have to balance the squad. We have a bit of squad depth now. We have to balance it accordingly, and make sure that we don't just fuck off the Premier League for it. JD reviews. You know what, mate? I actually don't remember the name. I don't know if you had a name change. Aston says it's coming. And I thought Santa Claus had a grey beard. The beard's coming in. It's coming in, mate. Matty Cash. Can you even grow that? Cash throws towards Tielemans. Dempster on TikTok says, "Yes, mate, up the Villa." How you doing, man? So far, so good for Aston Villa. 1-0 up away at West Ham United. And to be honest, more than deserved. I think Villa, we really should be 2-0 up. You look at the Rodgers chance and you have to look at the Bailey one even more. An open goal. Bailey missed an open goal to make it 2-0. People will say it's on an angle and he did hit the post, but you got to score those type of chances. At 2-0, I mean, this game would have been a lot more safe. And I'd feel a little bit less tense. Torres tries to stab the ball towards Digne. One back, though, from Pau Torres. And it will be a throw into West Ham. Quite deep in their own half. Tielemans, Onana, Martinez. Is this the Belgium national team? I mean, we're building the Belgian national team, mate. I will say, Tielemans and Onana are two unbelievable players. Oh, here come West Ham. Rare attack. It's Kudus. Kudus cross. Bloody hell. Very good defending from Digne at the back stick. Digne defending. He's defending Souček. Someone I would not want to defend, to be honest. Southend for life. Yeah, it was a very good start for Villa. It still is. But yeah, the miss from Leon is just all I'm thinking about. I really hope we don't, rue that mistake. You can't miss a chance like that in the first game of the season. To get your confidence going, to miss that. Dear. Oh, no. What's my name? Aston. Corner from West Ham. Really good goalkeeping from Emi. Plucks the ball out the sky. Like, you compare him to, is it Fabianski in goal? Oh, no, not Fabianski. Areola in goal, I should have said, for West Ham. Like, Martinez is a lot more commanding of his area. A lot more. Comes out, confidently plucks the ball. Love that. Villa with 68% of the ball. Oh, they gave Leon Bailey his chance, by the way. Was it a 0.6-ish? Expected goals probably should have been a lot higher. XG, West Ham 0.02 to Villa's 0.73. I think Onana's was like 0.09, something like that. You should stream for game of the season tomorrow against Man City, Chelsea. Cucurella downfall. Yeah, that Bailey miss was painful. I can't lie. I can't even take the piss. Booking for Paquetá, fouling. I didn't see this foul. I looked away to read my chat. How do you feel about Archer at Southampton? I'm sad. I really wanted Archer to be an Aston Villa player. I said it for years. I think Archer has a huge career ahead of him, and I think with the whole Duran saga, I think we should have entrusted Archer as the backup. But that's just me. Or at least, like, you know, just around the squad. I really love Archer. I think Southampton have a top player on their hands. Yeah, gutted. Absolutely. Free kick to Aston Villa. Digne. Cass tries to keep the ball alive, but it's cleared anyway. I think it's from Mavropanos. Antonio, I can't even get my words out today. Antonio on his own against Bailey. Has to hold the ball up. Plays a decent pass, actually. Tielemans has to read that so well against Kudus. Referee doesn't give a foul. Kudus in the box for West Ham. Villa, thankfully, have their defence back. Cross deflected. Villa get it away. I've just dropped my headphone piece. I'm surprised the foul wasn't given. It looked like a very obvious one, but the referee didn't agree. Oh, whatever. I'll just leave it. McGinn has it again. Oh! McGinn puts it wide. I look up. McGinn has the ball in the box. I'm trying to piss about with a headphone tip that fell on the floor. I look up. McGinn in the box. Gets the second bite of the cherry. Gets the second shot away. Puts it wide. Should score. Or at least hit the target. Goodness me. Absolutely terrible. Not terrible. I'm being harsh here, but it's unlucky. You know what? It's unlucky. I'm just heart on my sleeve right now. I really want Villa to win this game, but we're missing huge chances. It's another wasted one for Villa. How many have we wasted in this half? Paquetá better not be betting on himself to get yellows as Galaxy. And Archer will get more game time at Southampton. That's the only real game for it. Yeah, I think he'll benefit, but I don't. You know, I want Villa to benefit. And, you know, I don't think we do with having him gone, in my opinion. But that's just me. Galaxy, great chance. Yeah, it was a huge chance. Huge miss. Guys, double tap the screen. I appreciate all your support on TikTok. We have over 3,000 likes. If you haven't already, please do follow the account. If you're on YouTube as well, subscribe to the channel if you're new. And like the video, that'd be great. Long ball forward towards Kufelt. Keeps it alive with Souček. Into Paquetá. Good tackle, Onana. Onana, what a game he's had. Even if you take his goal away, Onana has controlled this midfield so well. John McGinn plays it forward, but it's a bit more hopeful than anything. And now West Ham could be on the break, but Cash is there. Matty Cash. What a challenge. That is your Brexit tackle right there. Lovely lunge, lovely challenge, and the Villa fans cheered it in the corner of the ground. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, you know what? Fair enough. Cash is playing very well today. Look, I don't have agendas. But in all fairness, I will say Cash is playing well. I'm not Cash's biggest fan by any means, but he's doing well today. Everything that has been asked of him, he has done. We're playing very well as a Galaxy, creating loads of chances. I mean, yeah. Is Paquetá into Bowen. Bowen needs to get involved more. Bowen's barely been involved in this game. From a West Ham perspective, like, their front three have just been very quiet. The Villa fans, the only ones singing right now. Polish Cafu strikes again. He does indeed, mate. Does indeed. Diagonal ball forward. Souček goes down. Penalty. And you know what? I take back. It's Cash's foul. What did I say? What did I say? Cash's foul penalty, West Ham. Fuck's sake. Well, the commentator thinks it's soft. Goodness, man. They won't overrule it, but it's soft. It's very soft. Yeah, it's never a penalty. It's never a penalty. VAR having a look, apparently. It's just not enough. It's just not enough for a foul. Well, they're checking. He's onside. Yeah, it's going to be given. They've checked the decision. They're just seeing if there's any handball. Goodness me. Cash gave it away. Are you surprised? Yeah, penalty. Are you surprised? Cash in 2024, ladies and gentlemen. It's a soft one, but Cash doesn't help himself ever. Fuck's sake, man. Soon as I say Cash is having a decent game, it bites me in the arse. As soon as I say it. Well, Lucas Paquetá has had every penalty the same way. He's missed one. Emi Martinez is the penalty god. We should be like 2 or 3-0 up, man. This is such a joke, honestly. I am fuming. I am fuming. It is a West Ham penalty. It's Lucas Paquetá against Emi Martinez. Goal. Sends him the wrong way. Sends him the wrong way. It's his first penalty. He's gone to the left, by the way. Which Emi even dived to the right. 1-1. We have completely dominated this game. What a joke, man. What an absolute joke. We have absolutely dominated this game. We have dominated this game. Good penalty, but yeah. I need them to ban the stutter shit with that Paquetá does and all that. Bruno does it too. Ban the stutter. Just ban it. It gives strikers an advantage. I don't know why. They're allowed to do it. Keepers can't encroach the ball. But strikers can do that. Yeah, I know. Plenty of time. I know. But yeah, never a penalty for me. I was even nice to West Ham last year. At West Ham against Villa, they had a couple of VAR decisions that went against us. But yeah, I'd never give that as a foul. Shaking my head. If that's a penalty, you'll get several a game. If that's the standard for penalties. But you know what? I'm going to stop complaining because Villa should already be like 2 or 3-0 up. This is on Villa, right? This is something that we always do. It's on Villa that we've not took the chances. That we've pissed about. Yeah, never a pen. Never a pen in my say. Do they want another penalty? If they want another penalty, I was going to go mental there. I just seen Antonio flop in the box. Yeah, Southend for life. That wasn't a pen for me. I just think if you give that, you give like 20 a season. Like 20 a season. Well, you probably will. But it's like, to exaggerate even more, 20 a game. It's just a nothing foul. You wouldn't get that decision outside the box. Yeah, the halftime talks will be different. It's their first shot on target, I believe. You see, this is what I said about momentum, by the way. Momentum's everything. Suddenly, West Ham have momentum in this game, despite of being terrible for most of it. But momentum is huge. Get the crowd on your side. Get a bit of luck with a foul. Harry, I can't wait for you to say Maresca out. There's no way a Chelsea fan is piping up. Maresca will be the first to get the sack, mate. Oh, no. Good save, Martinez. Emerson, fucking hell, lads. Wake up. Near post. I mean, it's probably going wide, actually, on the second viewing. Good combination. It's probably hitting the post. But it's a good save. West Ham corner. I'm already Maresca out because we're holding 15 to City. Yeah, Maresca will not survive. No one, Bradley. Villa is in my blood. A non-league team. There you go. That's my answer. Corner comes in. They want another penalty, West Ham. Penalty merchants. This club. They've shouted penalty like 4 times. Piss rescue highline. We're holding 10 minimum. Getting the anti-drinks in early, you know. McGinn. Good tackle. Long ball forward. Ollie Watkins on the chase. He's on his own, though. Watkins against Kufel. Yeah, you have to wait for support. It just deflects into the arms of Areola. Just completely on his own there. Trays don't work, unfortunately, this season. We've already seen a Man United win. An Arsenal win. So boring. I want teams to drop points, you know. I want some big teams to lose. Even Newcastle won with 10 men. I couldn't believe that. How shit is Southampton? Losing to 10 men. Send them down. They've just come up. Send them down. Ipswich were all right for half a game. Shat the bed as soon as Liverpool turned up second half. Dear Lord, the standard of football from the Championship is terrible. Those are the teams that came up, really? I'm gutted that we're not winning this game. I said before the game I think we'd draw, but I even said 1-1. But we have more than deserved to be winning this game. It is what it is. I'm just sounding bitter, and I am a little bit bitter, but you got to take your chances. I take nothing away from West Ham. Look, if you get given a decision like that, you'll take it. Villa have had softer ones than that. But we've had so many chances. Goodness me. Bailey missing a literal open goal. We've had Rodgers go nearly one-on-one. Keeper makes a save. Watkins went one-on-one with Areola on an angle and didn't get a shot away. We've had so many chances. Only 1 goal, though, which was, ironically, probably the hardest of the... Well, not the hardest of the lot, but you couldn't really replicate it. An Onana header from a corner inside the first 3 minutes. Long ball. That might find Digne. It will. Digne will keep it in. He's just dribbled the ball out of play. Yeah, just watching the replay again. It's just not a foul. It just isn't a foul. I can't believe they've given that. Even Alan Smith is like dead against the decision. Kufel cross, head it away. Bailey now. Oh, he could run. Leon Bailey has grass to run into. Bailey on the break for Villa. It's like a 3-on-4 here. Oh, he just took a little bit too long. Bailey gets a shot away. Oh, just wide. Just wide. About what, a foot wide? 2 feet wide, maybe? Oh, okay, a bit long, a bit further than I thought, actually. Maybe like 3 or 4. Yeah. Just doesn't have enough whip on it. And it's a goal kick to West Ham. Diaby scored. Apparently, Villa had to sell Diaby for PSR. You know the rule that Chelsea are supposed to follow, but seem to break the rules. You know, I mean, we'll see. We'll see when the transfer embargo hits. We'll see. All that money spent and still not a good striker is crazy. Here's John McGinn. Just had to do a verification thing on TikTok, which I hate. Free kick to Villa, 3 minutes of added time. That's why we've sold Gallagher. You've sold your best midfielder. Well done, mate. Do you think City will get relegated after the hearing? They should. Will they? Probably not. Because, yeah, they always seem to find a way. I get asked this question every time, right? I cannot show the game. I will lose my account. Get TNT, get Sky Sports, get all that good stuff. You'll watch the games, mate. Yeah, we really should be winning. I can't believe this, man. 20 of you in the YouTube live, and we got 14 of you in the TikTok live. Please do like the videos. Double tap the screen. Subscribe to the channel if you're new on YouTube. We are live on both, if you couldn't tell. Antonio. Oh no. Poor ball. Poor ball from Antonio. Konza could see this out. Bowen does really well to keep it in play, but no one there. Digne down the line into Watkins. Ollie Watkins, that's a foul. Rev! Mavropanos puts his hand out and pushes him over. There's strength, and then there's literally using your hand to shove someone out of the way. Yeah, this ref is terrible. How you doing, Gamer George, mate? Yeah, this ref is not helping Villa in any way. Long ball towards Suchek, heads it forward. Torres clears the ball away. Thanks for all the follows, guys, and all the likes and all that on TikTok. I appreciate it. Long ball forward towards Watkins. He'll get there, but his touch is terrible. It's Lukaku-esque there. It's awful from Ollie. I know he's probably just a bit rusty. He's had no pre-season, really. He's off the back of the Euros, but trampoline, first touch there from Ollie. Goodness me. Goodness me. A minute to go the second half. A minute to go of the first half here. It is West Ham 1, Aston Villa 1. Onana header to make it 1-0. And then a Paqueta penalty to equalise the game. Villa have been all over West Ham for most of this, but it is unfortunately just 1-1 as of right now. 3 Lines says, "Come on, West Ham, I believe in you." Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. That will probably be it as Emi Martinez clears this long. Let me know what you guys think so far of the game. Give me your thoughts, your predictions for what the second half will bring. Any substitutions you'll make. That is half time. It is 1-1 between West Ham and Aston Villa. It is frustrating, which is not a word I wanted to be using on game week 1, to be honest. But Villa have played well. Look at the positives. Villa have been the better side. We have played very well, and we do deserve to be winning a game of football. We're not, which is sad. But yeah, Paddy Power, by the way, said, "Will be interesting to see the Premier League match centre lads explain why West Ham got a penalty for Matty Cash winning the ball." Yeah, terrible decision. Terrible decision. Ref is poor. Glad to see the standards are still high. They are shit. We have to get 3 points here. Shame about the robbery. Playing well. Should be up 2 or 3. Never a pen in a million years. Probably should put the game to bed, but we move. 11v12 out there. Please just get the points. Flatcap says 3-1 Villa. Flatcap said 1-1 ain't bad, could be worse, plenty on the bench. True, we're not losing this game at the very least, but it's hard to not be like frustrated after that, I guess. Yeah, if you have 10k on Villa, then you're crazy. You should have cashed out 1-0. First game of the season, performance is just as important as a result. Performance has been very good. So yeah, you are completely right, William. You are right. It's just you can't miss big chances. Rodgers does really so. All right, we'll have a quick run through of the game. If you are just joining in, I am live on YouTube and TikTok. It's Villa against West Ham for the late kickoff today. Villa took the lead within 3 minutes. It was an Onana header, brilliant header, terrible marking from West Ham. A lovely ball from Tielemans. It just sat up in the air. He attacked it. And Villa just grew into the game from that point. Rodgers went on a run, forced a good save from Areola. Could have done a little bit better. It's hard to criticise Rodgers, but he did everything right. Just the finish lacked any real power, which meant the save for Areola was a little bit easier. Before Bailey, Watkins had a one-on-one from a quick free kick, which he didn't really sort his feet out. Bailey takes the ball around Areola, open goal, only Kilman in front of him, and he hits the post. Like, all those chances for Villa, and then West Ham get a penalty, despite Cash winning the ball, and then there's a tangle of legs. Souček goes down, penalty West Ham. He literally wins the ball with a tackle, penalty is still given, and they score. I don't really know what to say. I think it's just, yeah. Paddy Power have made a joke about it. Alan Smith said on commentary that he didn't really understand the decision. Yeah. Crazy. Villa Faithful on Twitter said Matty Cash in 2024, crying emoji. Oh, man. Dear. The beard growth since I last left. Oh yeah, I haven't shaved in a while. I haven't. Maybe I will soon, who knows. Watch full Krug Somerville and they sent about to come in second after. I don't want to think about it, Villa fan. I really don't. Oh, even the account, which is called, has this account has 160,000 followers, and it has the referee of VAR made a mistake. And even they've tweeted, brilliant insight yet again. Cash gets a touch on the ball, which takes it away from Souček. It's a good challenge and not a penalty. Even they disagree. Yeah, the only people, surprise, surprise, the only people I've seen who agree with the decision are West Ham fans. Everyone else who's a neutral or Villa have, yeah. I've said it's not a foul. It's not a foul. Yeah, never a pen. How's the game going? Very good. It's just Villa don't have 3 points yet. It's 11 v 10 out there, unfortunately. I'm gonna stop complaining because I'm sure you guys don't want to hear me complain all the time, but I will stop. We'll look at the positives, right? Villa on the break are terrifying. Sometimes the simple way to do it is the best way. Villa have played long ball on a few occasions. Long ball caused Bailey to go around the keeper and he should have scored. Long ball caused Watkins to have a chance. Sometimes just hoofing it long. It's simple, it's Brexit, and it can work. It can work. Villa fan says we need Maatsen, the new 18-year-old right back. Buendia and Ramsey aren't half time. Yeah, Cash, bar the penalty, hasn't really. I mean, it's not a foul, so I can't even criticise him really. But it's just, Cash just isn't good enough to play for Villa anyway. He's overstayed his welcome at Villa in the nicest way. It's just we are a Champions League team now, and he could, he wouldn't look out of place at Luton Town in the Championship. I'm trying to be nice, right? But it is true. I think midfield has been fine. Onana's had an unbelievable debut. Completely controlled midfield. Even if you take the goal away, Onana's been outstanding. Several tackles in the middle of the park. I am delighted with what I've seen from him. Bailey doing really well at some things and then not so well at others. Yeah. Fish says never a pen. Ashton says never a pen. You see the league. I don't think the league is against Villa. I'm not going to say stuff like that, right? I just think the officials are stupid. There's no agenda. I don't think there's an agenda, and I'd rather not think there's an agenda. But yeah, I just think officials are stupid. I think that's just it. And because look, the VAR, right? They don't want to overturn a decision like that. I don't really see the point personally. You've got automated offside, which is coming in. You've got automated goal line technology. You've got things like that. Why do you need VAR? I think VAR just isn't important. If you've got the offsides done, you've got goal line technology. Let everything else be the on-field decision. And to be fair, the on-field decision was penalty. But then I'm just going to moan that he had one look at that and gave it. It just annoys me that other people get to view it over and over again and they can't really do anything about it. I'd rather them just have referee looks at it, makes his decision. Yeah. Just reading more comments. Where do you reckon you'll finish? You're a Leicester fan. You'll do well. I think you'll do not well, but I don't. I think Leicester of the three are I think they're the side I give the most chance to staying up, in my opinion. Some people will say Ipswich. I think Leicester have probably the most Premier League team. And the way that you even had you had that terrible run right towards the end of at the end of the season in the Championship, and you were still so far ahead. It didn't even matter. Your squad is that good. You had a slip up. And it didn't matter. That's insane. And I think that's one of the reasons why I think Leicester will barely make it. I think I predicted Leicester to finish 17th and then to stay up. But that's my honest opinion. It could be close, could be wrong, but I'll back Leicester. Just making sure I didn't miss any more comments on TikTok for a look on YouTube. Bro said Villa going back to be mid-table fodder. All right, maybe watch the game. VR gave it as a pen. There was no attempt for the ball. Yeah, it touched the ball. What a joke. Well, yeah, I'm not going to argue with it anymore. It's pointless. At least I'm seeing other people, other non-Villa fans say it's not a penalty. Like Paddy Power, and the VAR. The account that is on Twitter that's literally just talks about VAR decisions. Those two have said it's not a penalty, so I'm happy with that. I can move on. Vince says shouldn't be a pen to be honest. I just think if you give that, you'll give so many a game. It's a tangle of legs. Cash has won the ball, flicked it away. See, you got me talking about it. Cash has won the ball, it's flicked it away, and it's a tangle of legs. How on earth can it be seen another way? Brian Clough had he did have a whole managerial career with long ball, but that was a long time ago. Maybe bringing it back. We need pace from defence, says Jax. This half defo because the counter attack needs to be quick. Get Matson on because they're gonna. I think as soon as Somerville comes on, Matson comes on. I think they just match them up. We have Dino and Gerard plays 2024 UCL team. Seems weird, but nobody wants them. We'll see, mate. Hopefully, we can get more and more squad depth and get some of the rotation players out. Villa fan said, I like McGinn, but he shouldn't be in our 11 next season, nor should Cash. Yeah, I am a big fan of McGinn. I don't know about replacing him entirely, but if we want to consistently be in the top four, which is a big thing to say. Is John McGinn good enough for that? That's the question you got to ask. He might be, yeah. I'm stressing as West Ham supporter. We're playing half B team on you. I mean, you can tell. Villa have had a lot of chances. This game very easily could be 3-0 right now. But it isn't. So, you can kind of tell out there. But Villa have just missed several chances because that is the Villa way. It is what it is, man. For a good half an hour, 40 minutes, it was one-way traffic from Villa, and we just didn't take the chances. And I kept saying over and over again, I really hope this doesn't bite us in the arse, because we've had so many chances, wasted them all, and all it takes is one mistake or one dodgy decision, they're back in the game, and we're just sat twiddling our thumbs, thinking, how on earth are we not winning? And that happened. It happened. Guys, double tap the screen. We've got over 4,500 likes on TikTok. If you can help me push to 5K, that'd be great. On YouTube, guys, please hit that like button. It means the absolute world. It will promote people to the stream. AJS TV, feel free to watch both. I'm going to also do either a live or a video, maybe even both on YouTube after the game for a little bit. Might even have some people on to have a little chat about the game. And yeah, hopefully it'll go all right. No idea why West Ham aren't starting any of our new signings, says Lewis. Probably because the amount of signings that you've made, maybe it's just a lot to put them all in one game. I imagine they're all going to come on in the second half, which is what I'm worried about. Our defence is the main problem, and we don't start Kilman or Tadibo. Oh, I know Tadibo's on the bench. Isn't Kilman starting? I know Tadibo is on the bench. But isn't it Kilman and Mavropanos at the back? It is. Kilman's playing all right. Mavropanos has had a bit of a problem. Emerson and Kufel down the wings have been cut apart a little bit by Digne and Bailey. And yeah, if Watkins and Antonio, disappointing. You can see as well, I've got overlays on my stream. Watkins 6.2 so far. He's been given by Flashscore. Bailey 6.1. Bit toothless in front of goal. Onana man of the match so far though, massively 8.7. I mean, like I said, take his goal away. Onana still player of the match. He's been absolutely brilliant in midfield. Galaxy says we played good but disappointed with the score. I've missed a few comments. I apologise, guys. McGinn needs to smack the ball at a chance. Oh yeah, why? Yeah, McGinn. I even forgot about. We've had that many chances. I even forgot the McGinn one. He had a shot. It came back to him, and he just tries to place it. And I don't think he's had any thought in his head, like when he's gone for that. That really should have been 2-0. It's a really wasted chance. McGinn has stepped up to every chance he's been given, says Flatcap. I have the faith in the man. I do like him. I do like John. Don't know if he should be captain, but I do like John McGinn. What's more laughable is the ref didn't want to give it until some idiot in the technology room wanted to screw us, shows technology is ruining the society. The Dutch right back, we should be buying a replacement for cash. Monchi, please get it done. Yeah, Gertruda, get it over the line, Monchi, please. Charlie says, it's definitely Penn, you okay, mate? Well, all I'm going to say is, Alan Smith disagreed with that. Paddy Power on Twitter made a joke about the decision. And the account that is literally called, Did VAR Get This Right? Has like nearly 200,000 followers on Twitter. They disagreed with the decision. You got all these people disagreeing with you, and none of them are Villa related. So yeah. And Charlie, mate, once you get, once you're a bit older, happens to you. Happens to us all, mate. Happens to us all. Come on, Charlie, bro. The other Charlie. There's two Charlies. It's not a foul. He gets the ball, and there's a tangle of legs. Literally, everyone is disagreeing. The only people who I've seen think it's a penalty are West Ham fans. When it's non-West Ham fans, non-Villa fans saying it's not a penalty, it's not a penalty. It's not even just me arguing. Like I said, you're arguing with people on Twitter. Like, there's literally this guy's whole account has the referee or VAR made a poor decision, and even he said it's a foul. It's not a foul, sorry. If that's his whole gimmick, that's all he does on social media. Yeah, I rest my case. Never a foul in a million years. We have kicked off, by the way, for the second half. Villa will strike towards the away fans in the corner. Hopefully 3 points will be given to the Villa today. Hopefully. Doesn't matter if you think it is or not, it was given and they scored, so tough luck. Yeah, but we still have to talk about it because it's a talking point in a game of football, Villa have been very good. Like I said, it's all early part of the season. It's all about performance, and Villa have been very good. Missed some absolute sitters in this game. Oh dear, Bailey's now down injured. Under a challenge from Paquetá, who's, by the way, had been booked. So this could be interesting. What did he do? Okay, well, I mean, I'm just saying, there's an argument for a booking there. There is an argument for a booking. He ain't gonna get it, but there is an argument for a booking. Paquetá ran into Bailey and stamped on. Well, not stamped, but has ran and trod on Bailey's foot. On a yellow, you're running a risk there. He did like the commentator said, he looked quite cheaply towards the referee. Flat Cat says, we seem to have come out the blocks firing on all cylinders, so no real complaints, to be honest. This is a lot better than pre-season. Look, the pre-season was terrible, so it's a lot better. Man United will smash Villa up easy. I don't know why you're anti-Villa. You should be focusing on your neighbours who are much bigger than you these days. You've let Manchester City, a team that were in League One 20 years ago, absolutely destroy Man United. They have ruined you. You're not even the biggest team in Manchester anymore. That's crazy. Oh, Kudus twisting Cash inside out. Gets it back. Gets a cross in. Great block. And then Souček slices it up and over. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. Getting hate by Man United fans is crazy. Bloody hell. I'm just seeing this chance again. It was I forget what the skill move is called. Kudus crossed the ball with his what is that called? Rabona. The Rabona. It's a Rabona cross towards Souček and he sliced it. Gamer says so far way better start to the season last year. Yep. Guys, we've got 19 of you in the TikTok live. Please do hit that like button. Follow the account if you are new. That'll be great. Or if you're a long time hater, maybe it's about time you click the like button, you know, the follow. Let's just come on the Villa. Speaking of Rabona, I think Jaden will get Jaden will get any minutes. Hopefully Philogene will play. Yeah. I remember that goal going like fully viral, like a goal in a whole game. Crazy, really. John McGinn, I think could have done more there, really, but nothing done. Free kick to West Ham. $50 minutes gone. 40 minutes to go plus injury time. West Ham 1, Aston Villa 1. Not a great clearance from Areola. Free kick to Aston Villa. Foul on Digne from Kufel. So Kufel was a bit cheeky there. Very cheeky from Kufel. Little nudge on Digne. He thought he might get away with that. A Villa being ironic when a tangle of legs with Souček and he went down in the box. The guy's what, 6'6"? You know, what do they say? What, don't throw stones if you live in glass houses? It'll be a Matty Cash throw. 5 stack what? Oh, Valorant, maybe. It took me a while. Cash with the throw in. Onana will be the target, I imagine. It's a long throw towards Onana. Doesn't get the header. Goes edge of the box to Digne. Floats across. It's deflected. Onana gets it back. Villa have to go backwards a little bit here. We go from left to right. Konza. That's a great ball. Konza into Bailey. Bailey with 2 men. Gets in between them. Goes down a bit soft though. I don't know. I think he was hoping for a foul there and it just didn't come. And then Bailey's lost the ball to Souček. Antonio with Konza on him. Good pass into Bowen. West Ham on the break. This could be bad. Bowen with an overlap. McGinn with half a challenge there. Oh, it's a good pass into Kudus. Good header from Onana. Back to the keeper. Bloody hell. Oh yeah, Paul is not going to be alive, neither is Joe. That's the score. What's the score? Come on, West Ham, says TJ. What happened in the Blues game? What happened in the Blues game? Would you like to enlighten me? So Birmingham City in League One. All the money they've spent, by the way. What happened? They only just beat them 3-2. They were losing for most of that. You're literally making these like really poor teams fight tooth and nail with you. You should be blowing teams like that away easily. They were losing 1-0. And then Sam Vokes got a goal back. The budget they've got. And they're on 4 points. Luke, yeah. Oh, man. Yeah. Oh, for my YouTube viewers, Luke says you could probably buy a Freddo that has more club worth than Birmingham. He's not wrong. I will say this game has it's slowed down a little bit here. It's not had the tempo that it had in the first half. Just need to get the lineup for West Ham up, because they're going to probably make lots of changes soon. Watkins 6.2 otherwise. Yeah, it's it is what it is, mate. It is what it is. He's just he's not had pre-season, so I can't really blame Ollie. He's literally not had pre-season, and he's part of the Euro squad, and he should have played more in that as well. So it was quite a big task really to ask him to play today and perform. Long ball through to Kudus against Cash. Oh no, he's gone round him. Oh, he does actually get a recovery challenge in there, Cash. I did get scared there. I saw him go around him, and I'm like, oh, Cash, don't bring him down. No penalty, please. Cash was holding his hand at one point. Goodness me. Max is forever blowing bubbles. Watkins a bit quiet this game. Yeah, he's not been great. And Callum, if you want to buy the ticket for me, you can. Oh, slice shot, edge of the box. Rodriguez on his debut. Were you not allowed to put all the characters in one text? I wonder if you might have been. Yeah, you might have been. I am 15 minutes away. Like I said, you pay for my taxi, pay for my ticket. Feel free, Callum, mate. Feel free. You and your pal there will, in your profile picture, probably could pay between two. Should keep Cameron Archer, says Jerome. Yeah, well, in Unai we trust, but I am disappointed that we've let him go. I just think he's really performed every single time he's playing for Villa. And even in pre-season, one of the games we actually won. If they give that as a penalty, I will cry. Souček goes down. How many times do they want to foul? Villa on the break with Rodgers. Rodgers into Bailey. Bailey could get on his left foot here. Bailey's... Tielemans! Deflected! Rodgers! Oh! What is going on? The ball just seemed to ping-pong everywhere. Rodgers into... Well, Bailey first trod on the ball and it went behind him. The ball was eventually squared back to Tielemans. Got his shot away. Deflected and fell to Rodgers again. His shot deflected wide. Goodness me. Could have gone anywhere. I thought we were going to see a Tielemans special there. Villa bottle jobs, part 86, says Harry. Oh, man, you can't keep missing them, really. Corner from Bailey. Header! Wide. Konza wanted another corner, not going to be given. I think it was it Watkins' header? Konza's header? At the back post? It was Watkins, based on the chance from the fans behind the goal. I can't believe Bailey, like, stood on the ball almost. Oh, that block is brilliant, actually. It's fantastic. You tell you what, Mavropanos. 2 bits of unbelievable defending in the space of 5 seconds. He blocks Tielemans' shot, which, well, very easy could have been going in. And then he ends up blocking Rogers' shot with Areola on the floor. It's a very good individual defending. Chelsea season ticket cost me. Fair enough. Fair enough. Might be worth it these days with Cole Palmer if he can cook up something. You think with all the money they've spent on players, they could make their tickets a bit cheaper? You never know. Onana, oh, he does well there, but still West Ham can get it clear. The referee has whistled now. Yeah, 44 players. 44 players is crazy. How's Rogers done? Rogers, his shot wasn't great. It's a good block, but I think it's another wasted chance. I hate to say it. Emerson throwing. Paquetá gets back to him. Nearly an hour gone here. Still goalless. I mean, not goalless. Still level. If it was goalless after that, after the chances we've had, I would be fuming. Kudus into Kufeld. Still no subs for West Ham, despite all the players they've got on the bench. Bowen. Paquetá and poor touch from Bowen. And very cold from John McGinn. Should just make sure that ball goes out of play for a Villa throw-in. Villa will make a change. 2 changes. Ramsey is going to be one of them. Duran! John Duran! Are you crazy? Duran! Why is... Oh, my God. Why is Duran playing? Duran wanted to play for West Ham. I can't believe he's been given game time. It has to be because Ollie's tired. There is no way. It has to be because we're forced to, because Ollie's tired. This is terrible. Duran literally did West Ham signs like 3 weeks ago. Ramsey on, I'm happy with though. I'm hoping he can cook up something here. I'd take off Bailey because I think Bailey's been a little bit hit and miss this game. You could push Rogers further forward and play Duran behind Rogers and then Ramsey out wide, which I think was, well, we could do that. We'll see. Is Rogers here? Oh, good pass. Into Ollie Watkins, goes down in the box. Villa want, well, we want a lot, which we're not going to get. There was no foul. Villa wanted it, though. Frustrating. And Villa still have to wait for these throw-ins. Unai's come over to shake the hands of the players. Duran winner says Alfie. Who do you think our free kick take it? Wait, either Digne or Tielemans, because I'd imagine Tielemans. He has an absolute rocket of a shot on him, and he can whip a ball. Are you doing Villa till I die? What's good? Will we see a John Duran winner? It'd be crazy. I'm alright, mate. I'm not too bad. Is Kudus gets away from Cash. Oh, God. Poor shot. Does everything well. The shot's terrible. You hit 8.55. What do you mean, mate? Every time I watch a replay of Cash, I cringe, man. Seriously. Oh, nice. Well played, man. I say well played. Well done. It is Ollie off, yeah. I knew it. I knew if Duran's coming on after his antics, it have to be because Ollie is just not fully fit. And you can kind of tell today. He was a little bit off in terms of sharpness. His touch wasn't really with him. And he actually had a chance in front of goal, which he didn't really know what to do with. John McGinn off for Ramsey. I did not really expect. So it will be Ramsey and Bailey on the wings. Durant own goal. McGinn would kill him. Well, he's on the bench now. McGinn would run onto the pitch and kill him. Oh, the commentators referenced the Duran moment. Oh, God. Surprised the West Ham fans didn't cheer Duran coming on. Goodness me. The fans better not make a chant for Duran. I'm still fuming with him. Thanks to 10 roses from Morgan Rogers Enthusiast. I appreciate that, man. Lucas Paquetá with a wasted free kick. Is Ramsey back from injury. Hopefully we'll start kicking again. The Brummy boys, Ramsey Rogers from Hales Owen and I think just Birmingham, I think. The young lads, the young Brummies, can they cook? Can they cook? Harry said you have to get rid of 17 players. The amount of loans that Chelsea are going to have to make are crazy. Could loan out an entire team. Is Emerson down the line into Paquetá. Back to Emerson with the back heel. This could be bad. This could be bad. Emerson into Kudus. Oh, cheers. Cheers, Morgan Rogers. Enthusiast. There's a lot to say. I'm probably just going to call you Morgan Rogers. Get one word out. Oh, cross the back post. Antonio's header. Thankfully, he's off target. He has no direction on this header. It doesn't really. It doesn't really come down enough. Cash knew he couldn't win the header, so he just tried to put Antonio off. Make the header harder to perform. Yeah, Duran and Ramsey have been subbed on in place of McGinn and Ollie Watkins. Digne down the line. That's a foul, surely. The referee has given us nothing, man. Duran has just been pushed from behind. Back to goal. It's a very obvious foul. You get several of them a game. You can give it. Despite what the referee thinks. Konza, that's a foul. That's a booking, surely. He's on a yellow Paquetá. That's a shirt pull. Well, I'm just saying this referee has been a bit nice. He could have easily had at least a talking with Paquetá there on a yellow card. Pulls his shirt back. You do that further up the field, a yellow's given. It's because it's by our own box. He gets away with it a bit more. I do, yeah, unfortunately, Harley. Which is why no content creator will do it unless they're doing it on some kind of burner account. Appreciate all the likes and follows, guys. You've all been amazing. Onana. Bailey. Cash takes over. Down the right. Oh, Bailey tries to find Cash. Loses the ball. Gets it back. And then fouls. Well, that's soft. Yeah, and Bailey doesn't agree with that either. Rogers is trying to make the point that the ball should be a bit further back than where West Ham are trying to take this free kick from. Yeah, they're really funny with it now. TikTok. I think you only get away with it if you've never made an offence before, but I have an offence on this account. It's just stupid. Ramsey, that's a great ball into Digne. Digne into Duran. Chance! John Duran! Oh! Side netting. Duran should have scored. John Duran at least hit the target, man. Great run. Onside. Or at least square it to Ramsey. Do something. The West Ham fans are singing, you should have signed for the West Ham. John Duran is a bozo. Honestly. You can't miss chances like that. This game has just been so frustrating from start to finish. All the chances we've created today, and what goals have we scored? Honestly, man. Bailey forward. Duran will chase. Is he offside? He might be offside. Bailey's now gone down again. I think he's got a little bit of a small problem here, Bailey. He's limping right now. He's done it a few times today. I support Spurs, but Villa will win. Well, I don't know how we're not winning this game. I really don't. We've done everything but get this second goal. We've had so many chances in this game. I genuinely don't know how we've not scored. We got a goal within 3 minutes. And we've had so many chances since then and we missed them all. Foul from Kudus on Cash. West Ham are preparing Fulkrug. Oh, my life. If I was a betting man, you would be tempted to put money on a Fulkrug winner, wouldn't you? Came off the bench for Germany multiple times and has saved them multiple times. I'm terrified. He's getting ready to come on. Yeah, I was going to say, put a fiver on Fulkrug. It might cheer me up if we lose. If I won some money off that. A Fulkrug header. It's just, I've seen the script, man. We've dominated this game. Digne cross deflected. Kufel keeps it from going for a corner. It's going to be a throw-in instead. Double sub. Oh my life. Somerville and Fulkrug. Somerville and Fulkrug. Yeah, it is 1-1, guys. It is 1-1. Has been 1-1 for ages. Digne throw. Oh, thanks, Jacob. Bailey. Oh! I'm like an in-between of commentator and fan. Because I want to commentate in a way for people who can't see. But I'm also... What's the hell, Emmy? Jesus. Long ball. Sorry, I had to cut myself short there. Long ball, and Emmy had to come off his line to get the ball back for Villa. Yeah, I'm in between like commentator and fan. I'm like person at the pub you talk to with Villa, but if you're blind, that's what the person would say. I don't know. I don't know how to word it. I'm just like a hybrid. But I appreciate your nice words anyway. Is Tielemans... Poor ball, really. Onana into Cash. Guys, let me know what you think will happen the last 20 minutes of the game. Will there be a winner for either team? Fulkrug and Somerville waiting to come on. Can you see West Ham getting a goal? That's what I'm scared of. Long ball forward for West Ham again. Onana gets it back for Aston Villa. Into Torres. Great game. Onana's been our best player today. Easily. Easily. Not even close. An easily distracted commentator. There you go. Duran late winner, says Alfie. Come on, Villa, says Mikey. Onana 88, I reckon. Oh, you mean 8.8? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Oh, 88 as in 88th minute winner. That'd be crazy. Oh my god. I would probably break my monitors in celebration. If he got a brace on his debut, it would be insane. Villa keeping the ball quite well here. Digne on the left. Surprised Matson's not come on in this game. The money we spent on him, you think he'd have at least come off the bench by now. Cash, that's a good ball into Bailey. Bailey with room, gets a cross in. Hacked away, Villa corner. Come on, the boys! Come on! Come on, Villa. I don't think Onana's going to get the freedom he got in the first half. Onana easily our man of the match, yes. Easily. Joe, the score is 1-1, although Villa should be winning this game. So many chances missed. West Ham have hung on by the skin of their teeth. And they even got like a very controversial penalty as well to get back level in this game. Bailey corner, the referee's whistled. What's going on? Oh, Antonio went down. So the referee is, I think, he's going to ask for a retake of the corner. He just slipped over. I don't think there's a lot in that. I think Antonio just slipped over. I mean, the corner wasn't great anyway, so I'm not bothered. He just seemed to fall. Maybe because it's Antonio, you think someone that big wouldn't fall on his own, but he literally just slipped over. T. Lewins takes free. I mean, you'd love a T. Lewins free kick goal. Corner comes in, punched away again from Areola. Again, we're trying to just heave the pressure on. Oh no! Oh no! What a header, Cash, on his own. That he had to make that. There was like a 3-on-1 there. Yeah, I got very nervous there. Here come the subs for West Ham. Here come the subs. It's a triple sub. Jesus. James Ward-Prowse, Fulkrug, and Somerville. So they're getting their set piece man on for a guy who can score headers. Doesn't take a genius to figure out what they're doing here. Dear. I will say their bench is incredible. They managed to hang on, get to a 1-1. I mean, if you'd have offered this to West Ham fans at the start of today, if you would have said 70 minutes, it's 1-1, and then you get to bring on these players, you'd take it. Villa gonna make 2 changes. What? Philigine's coming on. And Maatsen. Villa, I did say, as soon as Somerville comes on, you have to make the change. I literally said this. As soon as Somerville is on, you've got to take off one of the fullbacks because they're gonna get ripped to pieces. Cash has struggled with Kudus, and Digne is just not going to keep up with Somerville. So that is the change. We actually did wait. We waited until Somerville's on. Bailey's off for Philogene, which I'm really happy with. He gets to shine now. Hopefully he can do something for Villa. And yeah, Maatsen's on. Maatsen, Moreno, and Digne are all left backs Villa have. We have stacked left back options, man. Stacked left back options. Shame right back is not as strong. Ronald Duran would celebrate. He's a weirdo. He'd probably do the iron celebration. Villa lose the ball. I'm worried, man. I'm really worried. Early cross. Only half cleared. Emerson, edge of the box. Into Somerville. Somerville against Philogene. He's got Emerson on the overlap. Cash behind. Somerville in the box now. We're being a bit more patient, which is, yeah. Don't want to see Somerville have a lot of freedom, please. Mavropanos goes for a thunderbolt. Deflects away. Only as far as Kudus. Cross. Torres clears it away. West Ham starting to pile on a bit of pressure here. West Ham with Mavropanos with a thunder. I can't believe he tried that. An absolute rocket from like 40 yards. Ward-Prowse corner. God, please no. Please no. Corner. Header away from Rodgers, of all players. Dangerous corner, though. Kudus again. Against Maatsen. Good challenge, Maatsen. Duran gets the ball. And Villa finally gets some respite. Really good from Maatsen. Good challenge. Gets the ball. Finally, some possession for Villa. We haven't had the ball in like 3 minutes. Yeah, we can't give it. Yeah, Luke, you're spot on there. we cannot afford to give away any set piece. Bloody hell. Tielemans into Matson. Duran. That's a decent ball from Duran, but it's a bit too heavy for Ramsey. I like the idea, just not quite the execution for Villa. Villa trying to press. Areola under pressure from Rodgers. West Ham go down the right hand side. 13 minutes to go. It's still 1-1. Long diagonal ball. Cash will cushion that brilliantly towards Martinez. Love that. You know, I've been a bit critical of Cash, but I think he's actually been alright this game. I think the penalty wasn't a foul, so I'm not going to criticise him for that. And he has struggled a bit with Kudus, but he's done alright. He's done alright, Cash. Oh, that's a bit fortunate. Ramsey into Duran on his own. Oh, it's just okay. Trying to chop back inside. Actually does well to stab it towards Philogene, but then Duran loses it again. Philogene chases some of it all the way. Wins the ball back. That's brilliant from Philogene. Chased Somerville all the way. Wins the ball very cleanly. That's what I want to see. Energetic. Has desire to actually win the ball. I want to see, players do that kind of thing. Matson, great ball. Ramsey, Duran, yes! It had to be! John Duran did it! Oh my goodness me! The man who could have signed for West Ham has just strolled the ball in the back of the West Ham net. Come on! John Duran! Oh my God! Of all players, Duran slots it in. Of all players, and he apologises. He puts his hands out and he points down. He's like, "I want to be here." I hope you're not lying. I hope you're not lying. John Duran makes it West Ham 1, Aston Villa 2. Ice cold finish from him. Brilliant attack from Aston Villa. And you know what? We've not been that great the last few minutes. It's a goal a little bit against the run of play. Ramsey, the two substitutes combine. Ramsey into Duran, into the back of the West Ham net, through the legs of Areola. Come on! Who are ya? Who are ya? Who are ya? Jacob Ramsey cooking for Villa. Tears in my eyes. He's one of our own. He's one of our own. Jacob Ramsey, what a man. Great ball into Duran. And I will say, I give criticism for Duran, but it's an ice cold finish. I hated his treatment of Villa. I still think he's a petulant child at times, but that was cold. That was a very cold finish. Joel Godfrey asks, why did he sub Watkins off? I mean, regardless of... I'll give you a million reasons. 1, he's tired. 2, he hasn't had pre-season. 3, the guy who comes on for Watkins, Duran, he actually gets the winner, potentially. So who cares? Oh, no. Oh, dear. Fulkrug, the ball just slips away from him. Flapcap says, has Duran found a bit of professionalism? A bit of maturity? He knew. Like I said, part of me thought he was going to do an iron celebration in front of the West Ham fans. Maybe. I don't know. I think he's just doing what he knows to be the right thing. He had to apologise for what he did. And, he did pay a fine for what he did. Maybe he just really thought he was going to West Ham. I don't know. But all I care about is performance on the pitch, That's all I care about. Joel, you're a funny man. I'm sure you've got a bit of blue in your cupboard, mate. I'm sure. We lost the qualifiers to a random team in Armenia. Oh, dear. I will say, that pass from Ramsey is really good. It's the small details in football. He drags a player with him, and I think everyone expected Ramsey to have a go himself, and he just disguises a little slotted pass into Duran. And Duran had all the freedom to strike the ball in. Really, really cold finish. Cash is holding his arse as he's coming up. And it will be a substitution. And it's going to be the guy we signed in January. He's going to make his debut. Costa Nagel. I'm going to butcher this name every single time I try and say it. Costa Najelkovic. Horrible name to say. Horrible name to say quickly anyway. Oh, man. This sport is so weird. I thought we were going to score for a very long time when we created all those chances and we didn't. And as soon as I felt West Ham actually might go on and win this game, suddenly we create a goal out of nothing and score. Suddenly we carve them open just a little bit. And yeah, I think Areola will be disappointed. The shot's down the middle of the goal, but it goes through Areola's legs. And I'm sure he will, I'm sure he'll be upset about that. Because it's not exactly in the corner. Najelkovic under pressure from Somerville. Tielemans. 7 minutes to go here. Lovely pass from Duran. Villa cooking. Ramsey into Philogene. Chance of Villa. Oh, brilliant tackle. It's still bouncing and bobbling. West Ham have cleared the ball away and a foul probably will be given it. The substitutes have Villa flying. This challenge is unbelievable. I need to see who it was. I think it's Kilman. He stops a goal potentially for Villa. There might have been an offside anyway. Oh, it was Maatsen into Philogene. But it's incredible defending. Incredible defending from Kilman. Probably wouldn't have led to anything anyway. Because, I mean, Maatsen looked offside. But the pace in that attack ripped West Ham to pieces. Yeah, Joel is a troll. Ignore him. Here's Ramsey. Lovely feet. Jacob Ramsey. Great block. Kufel. Villa. Oh, it's a shame he doesn't go for a corner or anything. That is a shame. Yeah, Harry said I didn't bet. I mean, Villa are somehow suddenly cooking. I don't get it. The worst we've looked in the whole game, Villa had a counter-attack and scored. This sport makes no sense sometimes. When we were on top, creating chances, multiple, didn't score. And as soon as West Ham start to grow into the game, they make their changes. Villa on the break, score with Duran. Of all players, John Duran, the man who we all thought was going to go to West Ham, who on a live stream did West Ham signs. He had to pay a fine because of it. Villa fans were fuming with Duran. And Duran comes off the bench and scores. Again, I just can't believe it. It honestly feels like a script someone's wrote. More changes for West Ham. And I will say, this is one I'm slightly happy with because he's had a very good game, in my opinion. Rodriguez in defensive midfield. I think him and Souček have been all right. I've just had a look and his rating's only 6.3, but I think it's harsh. I watch football with my eyes. I think Rodriguez has played well. So he is coming off, as well as Kufel, Rodriguez, Paquetá and Antonio all come off, as well as Bowen, actually. I've just seen that. Danny Ings and Todibo, the new signing for West Ham on his debut off the bench, is coming on. 5 minutes to go. West Ham 1, Aston Villa 2. I can't believe this game. It's been crazy. Guys, hit that like button. We've got 136 of you in the TikTok live. So any likes, follows will be massively appreciated. And Villa are on their way to 3 points as of right now. And we deserve this as well. I don't care what anybody says. We deserve this. For most of the game, we've been on top. And we've missed so many chances. Oh, no. We have lost the ball now, though. Najelkovic lost it. Somerville, good recovery tackle from Concert. Najelkovic seemed a little bit nervy there. Somerville cross. Brilliant save, Martinez. It's a free header. And Emi Martinez, with a full stretch save, doesn't spill it. He's the world's number one. The world's number one plucks the ball out the sky. Oh, Ings should score. It's a free header. It deflects off Konza. It's a free header. It takes it over the height of Onana, maybe because it's above the, Onana's so tall. Maybe Ings sees it late and doesn't get like the proper contact on the ball. But whatever it is, it's a huge miss. Really, it's a huge save for Martinez and Villa. Duran is being fouled. Is the referee going to give anything? He's being held over and over again there. We nearly did. It was Nedeljkovic giving the ball away and a deflected cross from Konza looped up. A free header for the substitute Ings forced an unbelievable save from Martinez. Ings should score. He's in front of goal. He should score. But it's a great save from Emi. The world's #1, baby. Top save. The Villa fans singing in the corner of the ground. Duran wants the crowd to get louder. He's out to tell you what, he's been an unbelievable sub. He was fouled, by the way. It is a free kick to Villa. Tielemans to take. 3 minutes of time to go. West Ham United 1, Aston Villa 2. Tielemans free kick. Header away by Fulkrug, of course. And Villa will just... Oh yeah, Tielemans will leave it for a Villa throw. Fair enough. Nedeljkovic will take the throw. Ole, ole, ole. Ole, ole, ole. Come on, the Villa boys. I am so, honestly, I'm so pleased. I'm so happy. This performance has deserved 3 points. And hopefully we can hang on. It's still got a long way to go here. 2 minutes plus injury time. Pau Torres hacks it clear. Might be awkward, but Areola will climb and grab the ball. Bowl it out towards Kilman. I will say, Kilman probably doesn't deserve to be on the losing team. He's actually had a very good game. Very solid debut from him. Guys, please hit that like button. Double tap the screen. Get me to 8k likes on TikTok. That'll be fantastic, please. And if you're watching live on YouTube with me, please like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. We'll be here all season long. Cross from the right. Oh, Philogene. Dear. It's actually... Philogene tries to clear the ball and it just hits his knee. It hits his knee and goes into the hands of Martinez. Thankfully, nothing led from that. That was an awkward moment for Philogene. We are still, as of right now, winning this game. West Ham 1, Aston Villa 2. Emi's taking his time. He's doing his usual antics. Oh, fair enough, ads. Hopefully Villa can hang on here and get some confidence into the Arsenal game, because that's not going to be easy, obviously. Oh, Philogene with a foul on Somerville. Free kick to West Ham. We did the double over Arsenal last year. It will take a lot to do that again this year. AD Murad, Dortmund 2. I've not seen. A fade said Villa fumble incoming. We'll see. Duran looks hungry. Maybe a hungry like the wolf, mate. Hungry like the wolf. Free kick and a yellow given for Philogene. James Ward-Prowse to take the free kick for West Ham. 20 seconds to go. Until the... Oh my god, my heart sank then. Free kick nearly fell kindly in the middle of the box, but Nedeljkovic cleared it away. Goodness me, my heart literally sank then. The furthest player back is James Ward-Prowse. Everybody forward, including the entire back line. This is a lot for West Ham. 7 minutes of added time. Where has that come from? 7 minutes. Villa free kick, thankfully, with a foul on Philogene. 7 minutes. I want to know where this time has come from, to be honest, because that's a joke. That's actually ridiculous. How is this no more than 4? 4 is generous. 7. Where has 7 come from? I'm going to look on X right now. I'm going to look on Twitter. And hopefully we'll see Villa fans disagree with that. That's I can't believe what I've just seen. That's a foul on Duran, surely. Referee doesn't give it. Philogene and then Nedeljkovic just lets that go, unfortunately. Just looking at the comments. 7 is a joke. What 4? How is there 7? 7. Yeah, lots of people don't really understand. AJ, like your man, with Dortmund and Villa face each other, will be enemies for a day. Will you be booing Maatsen? Oh, man. Yeah, we are still hanging on here. 2-1 to Villa. A minute and a half of injury time has gone. I'm going to have a quick look at what the West Ham fans think of the second Villa goal. See what they're saying on Twitter. Oh. Nedeljkovic has lost that. Oh, he's done well to recover tackle, though. Very good. Very good recovery challenge. He's looked very nervous, you know, but it's a good challenge. West Ham on Twitter, what they're saying. Goal by Duran. Someone on Twitter just posted Duran's sign. Corner comes in. Emmy looks fouled there. Referee doesn't give anything. Philogene clears it away. Villa wanted a foul on Martinez, which wasn't given. Bloody hell. It's just Villa fans making it. Villa fans taking the piss out of West Ham in the comments is just what I want to see. Oh man, my beer's not great. It's all right. It does the job. Oh yeah, to be fair, it's not a foul on Emmy. As a Villa fan, I'm not gonna say it's a foul. He literally gets barged by his own player. He's obviously, you want every foul and everything you can get, but it's never a foul on Martinez. It's lucky that didn't go anywhere. Very fortunate. We haven't started anyone good. I blame the lineup. I mean, it was a lot to start. Like, you have a lot of new players. Not many teams start all those players straight away, unless you are desperate. It's quite uncommon. So I understand. West Ham will be fine. Like, some of the players you signed are ridiculous, so you'll be fine. Philogene into Rodgers. To Nedeljkovic. Down the line to Philogene again. Onana. Nice bit of passing here for Villa. But Nedeljkovic does give it away. Villa press with Ward-Prowse. Back to Kilman. 3 minutes to go. 4 of the additional 7 have been played. 4 of them. Can Villa hang on? Guys, we hit 10k on TikTok for the likes. Thank you very much. If you haven't already, please do. Double tap the screen. Follow the channel. You can watch this on YouTube as well. I'm live. AJS TV. I'll be live for every Villa game. I'll be doing match reactions to this as well. I'll try and be a bit more consistent on TikTok, because I do need to be, really. Somerville. Rodgers does well, actually, there. Rodgers into Ramsey. Ramsey, that's cold. Flicks it away. Under a bit of pressure. Torres, great pass into Maatsen down the left for Villa. Maatsen finds Philogene in the box. Philogene! Oh, tries. I don't know if that's a shot or a cross, but it's cleared. Villa still keep it. We play the ball all the way back nearly to halfway line. Nedeljkovic does, in fact, do that. Into Torres. 2 minutes to go here. Torres clips it forward, looking for Maatsen. It's a bit too long for him. Oh, he might win it, though, off Mavropanos. Oh, but Mavropanos does very well. Keeps the ball just about. West Ham have not too much longer to try and push Villa. They're not going to be able to create too many chances, but Fulkrug might only need one. That's the worry. Flatcat says Onana has had a total dominance. He's been brilliant, hasn't he, Onana? Absolutely brilliant. Good to see the future. And Murad said basically... I don't really do those anymore. I used to when I was younger. I used to do a lot of the football games and stuff on phone. I don't really do it anymore. Murad says, now AJ, I have a suggestion for future. I don't know if this sounds ridiculous, but so Watkins ever leaves Villa, I think Ferguson would be... Oh, Evan Ferguson? I don't know. A lot of pressure on him to do well. Somerville cross is a little bit overhit. Kuda's cross. Oh! Souček has missed! In front of goal. How have West Ham not scored? How on earth have West Ham not scored? Oh, that's brilliant from Konza. Konza blocks the ball on the line with his chest. And then Souček misses an open goal. What have I just seen? Souček's header, it's cleared off the line from Konza. He gets it back again, Souček, and he puts it over 2 yards out. 2 yards out, and Souček has sliced the ball over the bar. Open goal. Martinez on the floor. I can't believe it. Onana has been given man of the match by Sky Sports. You know what? I'll make that 2 out of 2. Onana's been brilliant. Our best player easily for Aston Villa today and probably the match. That might be full time. Emi goes long towards John Duran. Flicked on by Duran. All the way towards Areola. We are 30 seconds over the time now. That is it! Yeah! Villa get 3 points on the opening day of the Premier League. Oh, that's brilliant. And we deserve that. We deserve that. Aston Villa get all 3 points. Despite the bad pre-season. Despite the missed chances. Despite the dodgy penalty given... I can't get my words out because I'm that excited. The dodgy decision given to West Ham for the penalty. Despite all that, John Duran, of all players, gets the winning goal for Aston Villa. The man who, I'll tell you what, most Villa fans would have hated Duran for most of this transfer window. Doing West Ham signs, for the whole year he's been here, he's just been a bit of a petulant child at times. Taking Villa out the bio, removing Villa photos. He has got Villa 3 points today. You can't argue with that. And he did in his celebration. He apologised to the Villa fans. We'll see how much he means that. Absolutely brilliant. Amazing 3 points of Villa. And a deserved man of the match for Onana. I mean, it couldn't really go to anyone else, could it? It really could not. Three Lions says, why do West Ham always lose? I'm sorry, mate. West Ham have promise. They've got some good players. I think they'll start the season. They'll start probably next week. You know, Somerville, Fulkrug. West Ham would be fine. They'll be fine. I did see the red card. It wasn't a red. It was stupid. The officials are terrible. Guys, I'm going to do a match reaction on TikTok. Make sure you watch it there. Aston Villa get all 3 points. I'll be live next week. Villa against Arsenal. It's already hotting up.